Welcome to EraTech.
It was Christmas Eve, 1945, a night of joy and celebration in a small town in West Virginia. But what was supposed to be a peaceful evening turned into a nightmare that would haunt a family forever. A nightmare that still remains unsolved to this day. A story so chilling, it makes you question everything you thought you knew about fate, fire, and mystery. Meet George and Jenny Soder, a hard-working couple with 10 beautiful children. Their home was full of love, laughter, and hope. But on the night of December 24th, 1945, the unthinkable would happen. A devastating event that would leave them grappling with questions, suspicions, and heartbreak. Around 1 a.m., everything changed. An explosion of flames erupted in the kitchen. Chaos ensued. George and Jenny scrambled to get out with 4 of their children, but 5 others were still trapped inside the house, upstairs. And they were never seen again. What happened that night? Were the children truly victims of the fire? Or was there something more sinister at play? The official report claimed the children had perished in the fire. But as the investigation unfolded, unsettling facts began to emerge. Human bones, even at temperatures reaching 800 degrees Celsius, don't simply vanish into thin air. Yet, there was no trace of the children's remains, no bones, no teeth, nothing. How could that be? What the authorities had dismissed as a tragic accident, George Soder refused to accept. He knew something was wrong. The facts didn't add up. George remembered something strange. As he tried to call the fire department, the phone line was dead. The line had been deliberately cut. A simple twist of fate? Or something more? Jenny recalled a strange phone call earlier that night. A woman laughing maniacally on the other end. Was this some kind of cruel joke? A prelude to the horror that would soon unfold. And where was the ladder? George had always kept it near the house for emergencies, but that night, it was gone. The window upstairs was just out of reach. It was as if someone had planned it all. Then, the trucks. 2 perfectly fine trucks, both of which refused to start. Was this bad luck? Or had someone tampered with them? But what if the fire wasn't an accident? What if someone had set it deliberately to distract the family while they took the children? Months before the fire, George had an encounter with an insurance agent. A man who pushed hard for George to take out a policy on his home. But when George refused, the agent threatened him, cryptically stating, "You'll regret it when your house burns down." Was this a warning or a sinister premonition? And what about George's outspoken opposition to Mussolini's regime? He wasn't shy about his distaste for the Italian dictator. Could the Italian mafia have seen George as a target for his bold actions? Could this have been a message to scare him? A bus driver passing by the Soder house the night of the fire claimed to have seen something unusual. A fireball in the sky. Was it possible the fire was intentionally started? Was this the work of someone determined to conceal a far darker truth? Months later, a strange discovery was made. A rubber-like object, later identified as a pineapple bomb, was found near the house. Could it have been planted there to start the fire? Desperate for answers, George and Jenny spent years searching for their children. They put up billboards, offering a reward, hoping for any lead. But as time passed, the leads grew colder. Then, in 1960, a letter arrived. A letter that would change everything. It contained a photo of a young man who looked strikingly like their son, Louis. The message read simply, "Louis Soder, I love you, brother Frankie." Was this a clue or a cruel hoax? The Soders hired a private investigator to trace the letter's origins. But Louis's whereabouts remained a mystery, just like the others. Years turned into decades. George passed away in 1969. Jenny continued to search until her death in 1989. The case remained unsolved, and the mystery of the Soder children's disappearance became one of the greatest unsolved crimes in American history. Was this just a tragic accident? Or was it something more? A calculated plan to take the Soder children hidden away from the world? The answers may never come. The mystery of the Soder family's missing children may never be solved. But one thing is for certain. The truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered. A truth that may forever remain a haunting memory of a Christmas night gone wrong. Thank you for joining us in this chilling tale. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unsettling stories. Until next time.